Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Daddy Hydro. I'm going to talk about one of the Overtake um, games that has gotten really popular here on Telegram. I think they picked up over 3 million users already, and it is a simple survival game, but there's some depth to it. There's some creative builds and interesting synergies. But I wanted to go ahead and take a little time to run through it since I've been spending a lot of time on it these days. So this is my first level up and like the first or second wave, and we'll just go from here. Um, Obviously, I've been playing for a little while at this point, so I kind of have a decent idea of what I like to use, but I'm not like a top player or anything. I'm not even all that good at it, but I do have fun with it. So I figured, um, I'll go ahead and give the basic rundown of what I'm doing here. So ideally, you're going to want to keep the area around yourself as clear as possible and safe. I found that the mace and the paper airplane do a great job of that. In addition, as your burst is kind of OP. But really, the big thing is making sure that you have leveled up artifacts. Um, Also, later on in the run, you need lifesteal. Well, I don't know, some people need it, but I sure do. And my early strategy is to take the skills that I need and level them up as much as possible. And the way it's set up, I figure you guys can kind of see what I'm picking as we go along here. I do a lot of standing still right now for the first like 2 minutes or so. But early on, you can't really sit here and just tank them all. So you'll be doing a little more movement, but the idea is to stay in between the mobs so that they're not killing the shit out of you. The little orbs will level up your damage, your hit points, and I think your defense, but don't quote me on that. Um, and I found that the way that the mobs spawn, really the safest place to be is going to be right here in the middle of the map as much as you can be, because it's just moving like even a few inches off the middle can throw off how they spawn and where they're coming from and which mobs you encounter close to you. So good kind of stuff to keep in mind. And lifesteal and the spinny mace around yourself, they don't need a lot of levels. I aim for about level 10. And then for most of the distance skills, I consider energy spark and flying leaf to be like main skills, if that makes sense. Like those are the ones you want as high as possible, so they're constantly scraping the board for you. Also, while you might end up picking a whole bunch of different skills, I've found keeping it to like 5 or 6 and making sure that they're strong is the best way to at least get a high kill count, if not survival that long. Now, as we're closing in on 2 minutes here, they're starting to get a little bit more durable and start moving a little bit faster. So, for me, this is when I got to start paying attention now. Um, and like I said, I've been developing my account for a while and won some boxes and stuff like that here and there. So, my artifacts are reasonably and decently leveled. Um, but even so, like, a couple of those guys smacking me and it's over. Ah. And I have some of the various avatars that give you like insane buffs, really. Like a shield, when you activate your thing down here, or having it activate automatically. They're good things to have and not super expensive. Alright, a little bit of concentration time. We'll see how this goes. think my highest kill count is in the 3000s, and I only managed to pull that off like one time. It's crazy seeing people get all the way to like wave 100 with their screenshots in the chat. Like, I don't know what I'm missing, but I am not making it that far. Let's go, let's go. This is a pretty good build, it looks like. That element of randomness is what makes the core gameplay loop keep bringing people back, and I dig that. To me, that this has really good replayability. If you had heroes that you could level them up or do shit or do different things with their stats, I think that would be really cool too. So not a fantastic run here or anything, but it's just kind of a rough idea of uh, a strategy for at least accumulating a decent amount of coins in Golden Guardians, which determine your leaderboard position and your allocation from the launch pool that they're doing. And with that in mind, we'll go take a look at some various things here real quick. So every day you got some quests to do. Knock those out, get you some coins, beat up the pig. In the shop, you'll get a daily free, which I got mine today, but it won't go away, I don't think. Anyway, um, and then, like I said, I've got most of the avatars. I haven't bought this guy yet. Don't know if I will, because I don't know if they're going to keep developing this or not. And then the various artifacts. These are very important. Things like your minimum skill up level or the maximum skill up level, like totally game changing. Um, and really make this a lot more fun, in my opinion. So it turns out that this is probably the most in depth Telegram focused mini app that I have played. And there's maybe one or two that are comparable, but for the most part, right, like these are designed to pull people in and pull money out of them. I'm not saying this one is not, but it's still fun to play. And then the important thing about why we're doing all of this is here in the Overtake Game Fest. There are a variety of games that they are featuring, and all of them are a lot of fun, in my opinion. I've been having a blast. The community and company themselves are a fantastic group to be around. Very positive, very engaging. And so, yeah, I wanted to take some time, just kind of make a brief tutorial video for Golden Guardians. And I will see you guys next time.